Well, we did it. We made it to the end of the Ungovernable series. Despite my lack of technical expertise, I actually managed to upload all of them. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Thanks for listening. It makes me so happy when other people enjoy those books because I really loved writing them. The series actually means a whole lot to me because when I was a kid, when I was a weird little neurodivergent kid, I read all sorts of books about people like me who were weird and strange and didn't quite fit in to society the way they were supposed to and didn't quite behave the way they were supposed to. And then in the end, they learned how to behave. They learned how to be normal, and then they were accepted and loved. And I just kept wondering as a weird little neurodivergent kid when I would figure out how to be normal. And you know what? I never did. I never figured out how to be normal. Ask anyone who knows me. But you know what did happen? I found friends who liked me anyway. Not only liked me anyway, I found friends who thought I was awesome. I found friends who thought that the things that I had always thought made me weird and unacceptable and unlovable were amazing. And that was really a turning point in my life, to be honest. So when I wrote this series, I decided, I made a conscious decision that my stupid ADHD pilot would never learn how to fit in. She'd never overcome her ADHD because that's not a thing that actually happens. She would never be normal. Tay would never stop being anxious. Ivan wouldn't magically have his PTSD fixed. All of those things were gonna stay, and we're gonna be part of those characters and part of their arcs. And people were going to love them anyway. They were gonna find a crew that cared about them anyway. And not only anyway, but because of those things. This was a book about people being weird and different and not the same as everyone else. And that's the thing to celebrate. So here's the thing, you shouldn't have to change yourself. You shouldn't have to fit into a mold. You shouldn't have to take who you are deep down and make that different in order to be loved and lovable. And you shouldn't have to take the things that trauma or neglect or anything else has given you and hide those or push those down to make yourself loved and lovable. You should be loved exactly how you are. And if you're not, you should keep looking, because there are people out there that will. There are people out there that'll see those things and be like, wow, that's awesome. Instead of like, ugh, why can't you be normal? So this series is a love letter to my little neurodivergent kid self, who never really felt like they fit in. It's my love letter to my own weird little neurodivergent kids who are an absolute delight. And it's a love letter to everyone else out there who's ever felt like they're not the right kind of person, that they have to change something inherent about themselves in order to be accepted or loved, because that's not true. And I hope that if you feel that way, that you find people who do care about you for exactly who you are. I also wanted to make this video because guess what? We hit the 500 subscriber thing and went over it because you guys are amazing. So I will be uploading my Jez prequel. I'm gonna read it out and then upload it just like the other ones. Probably won't be nearly as good as what Zara does because she's awesome, but I'll do my darndest. And then after that, I'm not totally sure where we're gonna go from there. I do have my Singularity series. Like I said in my last video, I'd really love to get those professionally narrated. But we're not quite there yet. So in the meantime, I am probably going to find a way to upload them anyway. It may be me reading them. It's possible I'll do it with AI. I don't know. We'll see. But the long and short of it is those will probably be coming. I'm just writing the last book now and I love it. Anyway, so stay tuned. There will be more stuff coming on the channel. And if you have, and I don't know, I've got some short stories. Like, I don't know, there'll be lots of stuff that'll be coming up. And if you have comments about something you'd particularly like to see or whatever, feel free to leave it in the comments. And thanks again for listening.